Welcome back to Good Germs Off-Road Adventures, and welcome back to the shop. You know, if this video finds you and you're watching it and you're not yet subscribed, it'd be really awesome if you went ahead and did that. That would be great. Anyway, today you can see we've got a black Chrysler thing sitting in here, and if you notice, his name's Oliver. We're going to do an oil change on this old dude right here, so go ahead and stick around. So we've got the daughter's car here, Brittany's car. She's named this Oliver, and if any of you have watched Top Gear, you know what that means. It may have, sunk to a bottom of a river. It may not have. If you can look at it, you can tell it looks like it may have. It has been raining in Southern California, so it's fine. Anyway, let's open the hood, see what's in here. I'm pretty certain that what we have is the 2.4 liter four-cylinder. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why I said I'm pretty certain, because, I've been working on this car for a while, and, well, that's exactly what's in here, is the 2.4. It's a 2015 model, and it's got 100 and, I don't know, 20, 10, 30, I don't know, 100 and something thousand miles on it. Runs pretty good, but we're just going to do an oil change and look at the things and make sure that he's okay. All right, to go ahead and change the oil on this old dude, we're going to need a few things. We'll need some, millimeter style sockets. We'll need a ratchet. That's for the oil drain plug thing. An extension, maybe, maybe not. Don't know, but we've got that. An oil filter spinner offer wrench. Don't know if we'll need this either, but there it is. We've got some oil, some 020, because apparently Chrysler wants you to put basically just water in the engine, but that's okay. And a new filter. You can use whatever brand filter you like. Just maybe stay away from the orange ones. That's probably a good idea. And then, of course, we've got some gloves and some rags. So let's go ahead and crawl under Oliver here and get the oil, drained. Okay. Well, it's a little tight. My hat doesn't even fit. This thing, look, it's sagging, right? But my hat, it's not gonna work. Okay. So they put a door here. That's where the oil filter lives, right through this door, but the door is missing. I don't know where that went. Probably on a freeway somewhere. And then back here, there's another one where the drain plug is. So let's figure out what size, socket that is. We know it to be millimetre. Is it this one? Nope, that's too big. How about this one? Ow, my glasses just ran into it. That's not what you want. Oh, that feels loose. Why is that loose? What size is that? I don't know, my glasses are falling off. That's 13. It can't be a 12. I mean, I guess it can be. We know it's not an American size because cars aren't made that way anymore. No, it's not 12. Maybe it is the 13. Yeah. Sure. I've lost my ratchet. Here it is. Okay, ratchet. We're going to put it on lefty-loosey. Yep. And, break this loose. Whoa! Before we do that, we almost did a googly here. We need to put the drain pan under here. Okay. Break this thing loose if I can find it again. There it is. Okay. And I can't see, so we're just going to hope that the oil goes in the drain pan and doesn't go all over the floor. Yeah, looks like we got lucky. I may have forgotten to grab a rag. Could you snatch one for me? Thank you kindly. seriously, who put this tripod here? Okay, how are we doing? Oil come out? Yeah. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put the filler thing. Nope, drain plug. This is not the filler side, this is the drain side. Find your words. Find your words. Okay. That's good. You know, that's finger tight. That's tight enough. No, do not follow that advice. You do want this tight. Okay. Now we're going to put the ratchet on righty-tighty mode, and we'll tighten it. And I don't know the torque spec for this, so we're just going to say some. You want it tight, but you don't want to cross-thread it. You know, nature's Loctite is not good for a drain plug bolt. Just keep it. There we go. That'll do. And we'll take the rag and we'll clean up. I can't see back there, but we'll clean it up and we'll pretend that it looks quite clean. Perfect. Now we're going to reach up in here and try to get this oil filter out. And, oh, hooray, I don't need any special tools. This is what happens when you don't over-tighten it when you install it, when you do it the right amount of tightness. So we're just going to loosen it, and then when you see oil start to come, we'll stop and let the oil just kind of fall out. No? More? No? Well, oh wait, there it comes. There we go. A little more? So this oil filter, in case anybody cares to know, just more or less points straight down. So that means when we take it down, it's going to be full of oil. Now, it's a little filter, so it's not a lot of oil, but just be careful when you take this down that you don't drop it, you know. But if you are going to drop it on the floor. There we go. And the gasket came out. I know this because I just saw it flop around, so that's good. So we're just going to let that finish draining and we'll go prep the new one. Okay. So, because I do remember the gasket coming off the old filter, but because I don't trust it, I'm going to look up in there and have a double check, and yep, I can see that the gasket's no longer attached to the engine. So we've already prepped our new filter with a thin bead of, you know, used motor oil. No, don't do that. Use the fresh motor oil. Anyway, you can see we've already prepped the gasket with the thin bead of fresh motor oil, and we're just going to go ahead and put the new filter on, perhaps. We're going to put the filter on, perhaps. I said we're going to put the filter on. What sort of angle does it go? Oh, wait, nope. Dang it. Well, the whole time that I'm trying to get this threaded on, you know, oil is kind of leaking over the filter, just making it nice and slippery. So that's, you know, that's fine. Oh, we got it. Okay, great. We're going to spin that on, and then we're going to have to clean it because now it's slippery and I'm not going to be able to tighten it. That's groovy. Well, how did oil get way over there? I don't know. Alright, so when you go to tighten these, you want to give it as much torque as you can, but only with your hand and arm, not with any kind of wrench. You know, you don't want to put it on there with an impact, you know, unless it's an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend and you're mad at them and they've double-crossed you in some sort of way, then by all means have at it. But if you care about the person or the car, you just want to put it on hand tight. That'll do. Perfect. And I think we are done under the car. So I'm going to go ahead and put oil in this thing. And to do that, I do like to use a funnel because, you know, if you're just trying to center it right over that and trying to get it in there, it's kind of like the pull and pray method. You know, you might get everything where you want it to go, but you're guaranteed at some point some of the stuff is going to go places you really didn't want it to go, if you know what I mean. And I just realized that I took my hat off when I was under the car because it didn't fit. and I still don't have it on. So I'm going to go grab that. Okay, so this car takes 5.5 quarts. I really wish they'd stop making cars take half quarts, but 5.5 quarts of the 020. So basically we're just putting golden water in here. Not really sure why. If somebody knows why a lot of these modern cars are just taking 020, like I said, it just looks like water to me. Let me know. Put it in the comments, in the bottom where you can type words. I'd be curious to know why we put basically water in these engines these days. Anyway, we're going to start with 5 quarts. It also helps you notice when you have these jugs like this, you lay them on their side when you pour it, you don't get the glug, glug, glug thing happening. Okay, and there we go. See, it goes so quick because it's like water. It's just, I don't understand. Okay, sure. Oh, guess we don't need the lid. Okay. Yeah. And then we need a half quart more. And we're just going to guess. There is a little line on the side. What do the numbers mean? It says 1 U.S. quart on the front, but on the side it gives you how many ounces or milliliters. But it doesn't tell you what the conversion is. So how do you know when it's half quart if they don't give you the measurement for half quart? Well, what's a quart? Is it 32 ounces? You're the math wizard. Tell me, is it 32 ounces?
I have no idea.
You don't know? All right. We're going to pretend that a quart is 32 ounces because the line in the middle right there, it's a 16 and it's roughly in the middle, so we're just going to assume that it's 32. And we'll go ahead and pour that in.
Math people run off the metric system.
Math people run off the metric system. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Take this off. Clean it a little bit. We'll just stuff the rag in it. That's fine. Put this on. And should we check it? Sure. Well, I accidentally, wiped it off when I took it out, so I have to do that again. Now I'm assuming that because this oil is so thin that it'll just run right down to the oil pan, and I was right because it's right at the top of the full hash. That is perfect. So we'll start it, make sure he's not leaking anywhere, and we'll check it again. Yeah, let's go ahead and start him up and see if he leaks or blows up. That's okay. Well, the good news is it didn't blow up. It's running. Let's look underneath for leaks. Well, there's an oil spot right there, but I think I did that. That's not a leak. We'll keep an eye on it, see if it gets any bigger. Nope. Okay, no leaks. All right, so I'm just going to check the oil one more time and make sure we're still all good. The answer to that is, yeah, still full. That's what you want. After you change the oil and you start it, you do want it to still be full. That would be a good thing. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you're not already subscribed, it would be really awesome if you went ahead and did that. And then there's a little bell thing. If you click that or touch it if you're on a phone, it'll let you know when, a video is available for y'all to watch. Anyway, in the meantime, we'll see you later.